We now have an update on our early story about Dr. Benjamin Bol Mel. Sources now say the former vice president has been placed under house arrest in Juba after new decrees from President Salva Kiir. Witnesses and aides told Radio Tamazouj that security forces moved in Bol Mel's residence in the Jebel neighborhood on Wednesday evening, shortly after his removal was announced. They say soldiers from the army and military intelligence surrounded the compound, blocked nearby roads, and ordered relatives and staff to stay away through the night. By Thursday morning, some family members were allowed nearer, but one aide says the atmosphere remained extremely tense. Security personnel entered the home and took documents, laptops, and cash, describing the sweep as officers, quote, just taking things from the house with no receipts left and no clear explanation of what they were even looking for. The same source says Bol Mel's original bodyguards were dismissed and replaced with a new security team that now controls access to the house. That means the former vice president cannot freely leave the compound, and anyone who wants to see him has to pass through this new detail. It is effective house arrest. Rumors in Juba claim that several senior officials seen as close to Bol Mel were detained alongside him. Names mentioned include former Revenue Authority Chief Simon Akwe, Petroleum Ministry Undersecretary Engineer Deng Lualwal, and former Central Bank Governor Dr. Adesababa Otho. But sources close to Bol Mel told Radio Tamazouj those reports are not true and that those officials have not been arrested. What is still missing is transparency. The decrees that removed Bol Mel and stripped his rank did not spell out any charges. There has been no detailed public statement from the presidency and the National Security Service or the Justice Ministry explaining why he's confined, what law is being used, or whether he will face an investigation in court. For the South Sudanese who are watching this unfold, it sends a stark message about how power works in Juba. A man at the center of government decision-making days ago has been fired, humiliated, and locked down under armed guard without a clear legal process. In a country already facing economic crisis, political tension, and warnings from UN investigators about renewed conflict, this move is likely to deepen fears that disputes inside the ruling elite are being settled through force and secrecy instead of institutions and the rule of law. Independent media takes a lot of time and a lot of care, about 4 hours for every single story you see posted here. We don't have sponsors or big donors. All we have is that coffee affiliate link. So if you believe in the work that we are doing, please consider joining our community on Patreon, YouTube, Facebook, or TikTok, whatever is best for you. Your support helps us keep going, doing journalism for the people and not for profit.